straight to the moon. Get your ticket now. Everybody line up, get your tickets. We're going. Did you buy the tip? Yeah. Do you like rocket ships? Oh, what a yeah. You wanna try this shit? Yeah. We got everything you need. You better buy some Biddy now. Everybody, long live Ponzi. Everybody, long live Ponzi ride. Never short it. Bitcoin's back, alright.
Yes, indeed, Bitcoin is back. All right, baby. Welcome to Satoshi's Bitcoin Chart Show. This is the Bitcoin forecast, the strength of the system, the health of the network, where we find out what's up with what is going down. Today's date is Monday, the 26th of July, 2021. Let's be gone. Now, I've got some bad news. Unfortunately, look at this. Would you believe it? They have taken out CoinDance. It says CoinDance is currently offline. Please check our Twitter for the latest updates. Well, I have checked their Twitter and there are no updates. Would you believe it? Conspiracy theory? What do you think is going on? I mean, what is this? Look at this. There is nothing about CoinDance being offline. You know, and would you believe it? CoinDance is one of the best sources of information to find out what is going on, and it's taken down. Yes, I'm a little bit disheartened. Yes, I think it's a bit of a conspiracy theory. Fingers crossed we get these figures back up. So I guess we're just simply going to have to start with Bitcoin blocks live. Right, so I look at all these transactions coming through. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So for any newbies who are watching the show, what we're looking at here is the Bitcoin blockchain working live in front of our very eyes. And tell you what, in fact, while we're on this, yes indeed, I'm going to bring this up. There we go. So this is what Bitcoin is. Bitcoin is an ultra small world Mandela network. It just means that as the size of the network increases, the density of the links goes to zero, making it ultra small world and highly sparse respectively. It means the original framework formulation can lead to an improved topology against malicious attacks that try to take it down. It is amazing. So this is back to Bitcoin blocks live. So once a transaction is broadcast and recognized by the nodes on the network, they're then thrown into the memory pool. Once they're into the memory pool, they're then competed for by miners and payment processors who create a block, put the transaction within a block, and then place the block on the blockchain, which is when they're rewarded with the Coinbase data, otherwise known as the block reward, otherwise known as freshly minted Bitcoin. So normally what we would do on CoinDance is do a rundown of the previous size of the blocks. So let's just see what's going on here. Wow, look at these blocks coming through. Right, let's just enlarge that. Oh no, let's enlarge it is what we want. Here we go. Let's see what these blocks have been like today. Right, let's see what we can find. So we've got 67 megabytes, 47, 7. Oh, Tau with a 385 megabyte block. 3 megabyte block, that's what we want. 9.2, 13, 5. These are all megabyte blocks. 3, 5, 1, 36. So that's a 508 kilobyte block mined by Tau. Oh, never mind. But I mean, look at these other blocks coming through. Absolutely fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. Yeah, I'm pretty devastated that CoinDance is down. Well, actually, you know what? As CoinDance is down, we'll let Laura Shin do her usual thing and explain the significance of the fees in the block.
So, as you mentioned, at a certain point when the block reward stops, there will be a transition where miners will be compensated in transaction fees, not in the block reward. And the current amount that they earn is from fees is about 9% of the block reward. And so we'd have to see transaction fees 11x by roughly 2140, which is when the new Bitcoins will stop being minted. But I just wondered, if we don't see an increase in the amount of transactions that can happen at layer one, because the number of layer one transactions is limited. And right now, I feel like a lot of the scaling is focusing on layer two. Can transaction fees 11x in that time, or will that require people to pay a lot more per transaction?
Over the next couple halving cycles, we should see it start to predominantly be the value that is compensated to the miners in the block reward. If Bitcoin is the world reserve currency that doesn't have a strong security model, like there's not a lot of monetary compensation in the block reward due to transaction fees, well, then its long-term security will be weak. If it is the world reserve currency, there will be very, very many layer one transaction fees.
Okay, yeah. So it sounds like you think it is possible that the amount in transaction fees will maybe not be enough on layer one to replace the block reward when the time comes.
Absolutely, there won't be enough to cover the transaction fee when the time comes, because it's been purposely restricted to 1 megabyte. It's absolutely ridiculous. Honestly. So, now that we've just had a look at that, let's go back to Bitcoin Blocks Live and have a look at charts, see if there's any movers and shakers. Always worth checking. Nope, still the same, that's alright. Alright, Bitcoin Blocks Live then, here we are. So we've got 20.7% of the overall transactions on the entire CMC. We've got XRP, which is an absolute load of crap, along with Ethereum, which is a load of crap. And so look at that Corecoin, which is the SegWit protocol, which is BTC, only with 6.6% of the transactions. What an absolute joke. So we'll just let our favourite man, Peter McCormack, explain why. So take the floor, Pete.
Bitcoin is so different now from when Satoshi was here.
Really? I mean, how different are we talking about? I mean, Bitcoin was designed as a peer-to-peer electronic cash system. How far away from that are we now?
It's a completely different project.
Really? A completely different project? Well, what would Satoshi Nakamoto have to say about that?
It doesn't matter who Satoshi is anymore.
Are you serious? Satoshi Nakamoto, it doesn't matter who he is. The guy who actually designed and created Bitcoin, the guy who knows Bitcoin better than anybody else. You're telling me it doesn't matter who he is anymore? What if he came back and said something like, what the hell do you think you're doing?
Even if Satoshi came back, I don't think he would just be immediately welcomed as having this God-given right to decide what happens with Bitcoin. I think he would have to earn his right back into the project.
Why would he want to work? Why would he want to earn his right back into the project when you've just said the project is nothing like Bitcoin? It's completely different, and it doesn't matter who Satoshi is anymore. Satoshi designed Bitcoin, a peer-to-peer electronic cash system. So, in your opinion, what is this alternative project based on now?
Bitcoin is built based on consensus now.
Yeah, you're not really filling me with too much confidence there, Pete. Let's have that one more time.
Bitcoin is built based on consensus now.
Yeah, I don't believe you, mate. I think you're talking crap. So let's have a look at these BitInfo charts. So we'll just have a look at transactions, 24 hours. Where are we? So we can take, we'll just add XRP in there for lulz. Take Litecoin out. We'll take Bcrash out because they're absolute pieces of crap. There we go. We go 3 months. Look at this bad boy. Look at this. So we've got Bitcoin. Look at that. You know, it's been above XRP, and we know that XRP is fundamentally worthless, but they've got all those big partners on board like Santander and Amex and stuff like that. You know, and we are going to be above them very soon, consistently. Stay tuned. So let's have a look at the short positions, because all these scumbags know is how to manipulate price. Where are we now? Even though price has gone up, short ratio's down to 91. That was 92 yesterday. Interesting. Let's have a look at the Corecoin short positions. Corecoin being the SegWit protocol. Price has gone up, and the short positions are still down. Well, 4.1%. Good grief. All right, let's have a quick look at trends.cash. So TDXP app still with 84.6% of the apps ranking by money spent, massive. Crypto Fights with 45.4% of the overall apps ranking by performed actions. Stay tuned, there's going to be many more actions coming on chain very soon. Crypto Quant, yes, the exchanges were cashing out of their reserves. This was counteracted by unbelievable amounts of tether printing, but a squeeze in the price and a massive printing frenzy has caused a huge bubble and a spike in the price. It's not looking good. What's on chain? Let's have a look at what's on chain. Estimated next block size. Whoa, 605 megabytes. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? This is huge. Memory pool usage, 668 megabytes. This is going to be a massive block. Are you kidding me? The world record is 638. I don't believe it. Come on. Oh, this could be a world record breaking block, people. Stay tuned. Look at this. Memory pool usage. Oh, estimated next block size is 605. Oh, that's going to be close. The record breaking block is only 638. This could be massive. Oh, come on. Keep going. Keep going. Brilliant. Oh, we're capturing this live. Fantastic. Fantastic. Oh, I look forward to seeing that. Oh, maybe that block has just been produced. Well, we'll have to have a look at that one. Never mind. Down to 351, but still, that's a massive block. A massive block. Oh my goodness. So yeah, look at that. Look at all this data coming in. Wow. All right. Look at that. This is what I meant. Look at the amount of data. Look at that. That's huge. That's absolutely massive. Dwarfing these other blocks. Look at the amount of data. Right, we'll have to see what size block that is. We can't check on Bitcoin Blocks Live, can we? The CoinDance, I mean. We'll have to check on Bitcoin Blocks Live at the end of the show. So now we've got TX Street. Dear, this is an absolute joke. So Adam Back, the CEO of Blockstream. Can you tell us your expectations of a payment network, please?
Fee estimation in some cases is quite bad. If you're paying a friend, you can probably afford to wait 4 hours and not pay a priority fee.
Oh, shut up. I'm not waiting 4 hours. Ridiculous. And the median transaction fee, 46 cents. Remember to add that to your cup of coffee. Try doing micro payments and high frequency trading out 46 cents per transaction. What a joke. And Ethereum, look at that. The median transfer fee, $1.52. Oh, my goodness me. How do you respond to that, Vitalik, please?
The Internet of Money should not cost 5 cents a transaction. It's kind of absurd.
Really? So what's $1.53? Good grief. And yep, this is our own situation that we're dealing with, the excessive money printing. What do we know about that?
Statistical analysis has found that every time an empire begins to near its own demise, you'll find that its currency will be debased.
And that is exactly what we're looking at there. It's really not looking good. Knowing that Bitcoin is the only thing that can save us. How are we feeling about it today? CoinGecko, 76%. Loving that. Good stuff. Let's have a look at BitPing. What's the money flow per hour at the moment? As Bitcoin is the only network that is up 24/7, so it can monitor the downtime of all these other networks. 44 cents. All right, looking good. 46 countries so far. And the morning run. What is the trade volume? $26. Is that $26? 26,617. What a joke. Stay away from this, people. Move fast and break stuff does not mean breaking the law. But it looks like we've had 669,928 purchases of Bitcoin in the last 24 hours. Very good. Let's have a look at the depth chart. So we've got 3.9 million asks versus 2.8 million bids. So the price has gone up, probably on its way down again. Interesting. And let's have a look at Bitcoin versus USD. Here we go. Oh, look at that. Upseas. But I think the entire market is green anyway. It's just whales and trading bots manipulating the market. And Corecoin Segwit Protocol versus USD. Yeah, that's going up as well. Let's have a look at Bitcoin versus Corecoin. Battle Royale commencing there, people. Yes, indeed. And let's have a look at the entire CMC. So Corecoin Segwit Protocol up 11.5%. What a joke. Absolutely and utterly fundamentally worthless. And Bitcoin, where are we? Up 7%, 135. But I mean, it's just whales manipulating the entire market at the moment. And YouTube, oh, look at that. We've crossed 600 subscribers. Check it out. Loving that. Thank you very much. Great stuff. And Streamanity, 299. Just one before we're on 300. Loving that. Made 80 cents from yesterday's video. Thank you very much. And Twitch earned $100. That's because the price has gone up, obviously. Is it worth checking Acorn Stack because it's not been reporting Twitch figures for the last 6 days? Let's see. 16 hours ago. Hey, new users 14. Good stuff. So the last one was 7 days ago. Phew, we're back in business. All right. Excellent stuff. Good. Yeah, and 425 followers there. And let's check out Mama Bitcoin, Ruth Eastman. She's on 1,072. We'll like that one again. Let's check out our man Satoshi. How is he doing? 79.9. He's nearly on 80,000. Come on. Bring it on. Bring it on. And a stablecoin printer. What's been going on here? Any ridiculous amounts causing the price to go up? We got USDC. What is this? Almost $100 million printed. Oh my goodness me. Binance USD. What an absolute joke. More USDC. Oh my goodness me. You know, an absolute joke. All right, I'll have to go back and edit this show. So 16 minutes has been a quick one today. Shout out to KP Dad in the chat box. Thank you for joining me. Hope you enjoyed the show. Catch you guys later. Get paid for posting your pics on Relica. Download the app now at www.getrelica.com. Get your tweet etched on Twitch, forever on the Bitcoin blockchain. Do it today at www.jointwitch.com. BuyBSV.live, the best place to buy Bitcoin SV online. Support independent content creators on micropayment platforms such as Streamanity, Twitch and Relica. We should profit from our data, not the large corporations who track, monitor and sell it. If you enjoy the Bitcoin content that I produce, please support me by heading over to www.satoshi.tv, where you can keep up to date with all the latest news, gossip and content as it's created. Thanks very much. To get started in Bitcoin, go to freebsv.com, where you can claim your free Bitcoin. Then head over to Twitter and follow @IamSatoshi, where you can take part in his very generous and world famous free giveaways. The future of advertising meets the power of Bitcoin at TonicPow. Get paid for posting advertising campaigns to your social media profiles. Go to www.tonicpowads.com.